all I can say, it has been a while. I uploaded a video the other day, and I knew it was going to get flagged by copyright because the song that I used by the Beastie Boys. But I had to put it on YouTube. It was pretty cool. So anyway, so let's give updates. And yes, that is not clickbait that I put on there. I could have died. The reality is, yes, I could have died. Here's so what's been going on in my life lately is I was, I'd say about a month and a half ago. It's been a while since I put anything on. What's up? How are you doing? But a month and a half ago, I was on basically driving home from a meeting. In that meeting, I was, well, I figured I'd tell the story while I'm waiting for the kids to get out of school anyway. So, while I was in that meeting, I just, started getting really hot sweats. Good. I'm glad you're good. That's awesome. Hope you do having a good day today. But while I was at that meeting, getting really hot sweats, chest hurting a little bit, not bad. But on the way back from that meeting, I'm heading to, see my wife at work, go to her job and say hello to her. I get closer and closer to her work, and my chest is hurting really bad. Like right here in the middle, just tight, like something's sitting on me, but almost squeezing. And I'm here going, well, that doesn't feel good. And then, so I check my watch. I've got one of these fancy little Apple watches. I got that. I'm looking, and I'm checking my heart rate. My heart rate was like way to go too fast. And I'm here going, what is going on? And I'm here thinking, I'm 39 years old. I'm too young to have a heart attack, so I think. So, on the way to my wife's work, there's a hospital. Sorry, I have a habit. I pull labels off of bottles. But I'm like, let me go in there and have them check my blood pressure. So I go inside the hospital, and lady at the registration desk, I said, do you guys mind if you check my blood pressure? So she said, sure. I sit down, and she looks at me, and she sees that I'm kind of a little bit in pain, and she checks my blood pressure and immediately says, sir, I need you to come back here with me right now. So turns around, I'm like, okay, whatever. Go back there. I look at my blood pressure, and it's really up there. We are in Utah. But so I go in the hospital, or where am I right now? I'm sitting in my car waiting for my kids to get out of school, which is a cool spot right here. So, so I get in there and they check it. They say we need to get your blood pressure down. We are in Salt Lake City, and so we are. They check my blood pressure. They give me on some stuff. They drop my blood pressure down. They don't know why my blood pressure is up so high, but I've never had high blood pressure in my life. So they go through there. I end up staying at the hospital overnight. They end up watching me. The next day, they end up doing a CT scan of my entire chest. During that CT scan, oh, thank you. I like my glasses. And I get these from Zini Optical online. So they while they were the CT scan came back, I don't have no blockages whatsoever. So to make a long story short, well, shorter, should I say? They found that I just have high blood pressure. Part of that is they don't know why. I just do. Could be stress in my life. I run my own business on top of doing YouTube stuff and Facebook stuff and things like that. And I tend to post more on Facebook lately than I do on YouTube. It's been a while since I posted on anything on YouTube. But so I work with a lot of YouTubers that what the doctor said I have some thickening of my left ventricle. I think that's what it says. I do have Facebook, and you can go to Facebook and you can find everything we do on the Youngblood Life. That's where we are. So left ventricle, and basically what it came down to in a nutshell, the doctor said one of a few things are going to happen to me. One, I'm going to be dead for sure by 55. So I'm here going, well, crap, I turned 40 in a couple months. So I literally that gives me 15 years to live. Seriously? He says, but you can fix all this. You're young enough, you can take care of it, but you got to lose a bunch of weight. So reality is, he told me at the time I need to lose 70 pounds. I'm not a fat guy. I do have some, I got double chin stuff. I have a little bit of belly and things like that. But I've got where I'm, I guess, just unhealthy. The bottom line, I'm unhealthy. So he says, but you can reverse this. You're gonna have to be on blood pressure medicine until we can get your blood pressure down far enough to make it work. But you've got to lose the weight be on blood pressure medicine for a while, and once your blood pressure medicine is once your blood pressure is down for a while and you've lost the weight and you're exercising, he says then you're good. So I've got to weigh about 175, 180 pounds is what he wants me at. At the time I was at 250 pounds. I'm now at 240. I've lost 10 pounds. Whoop whoop. But so 240 is not too terrible, but I still got 60 more to go. Kind of sucks. So yes, I could have died, but if I don't watch after this and I don't take care of this, I will still die. But the goal is if I drop it down and I get my blood pressure down and I drop my weight down, I will actually live a normal life. So yes, was not clickbait. The reality is I could have died, and I haven't posted on Facebook, not Facebook, on YouTube in a long time. And thought I would, because I've got some people that I've been getting messages, people asking me, need an update about your health. So, a couple things that could have happened on top of the, be dead at 55. He says if I don't stay on blood pressure medicine until I can get my weight down and my exercise up and all this other stuff, then I will actually make my heart explode. Because my blood pressure is way too high. Or, two, I'll actually just have a massive heart attack and die too. So, anyway, that is me. That is what's happening. That is what's going on. I do want to talk about a couple things while I'm waiting with my kids. My kids they used to watch Logan Paul, not so much anymore, and Jake Paul. But why the heck would he post a video? And I know he did the whole apology thing, but I get it. He's going after the view. He's going after the shock value. That's what it was originally all about. Anyone tells me I'm wrong, they're fooling them. They're lying to themselves. But it's simple. Don't upload anything to the internet that would reflect badly or poorly. That's really what I want to talk about. Simple and easy. No one ever believes that. No one thinks about, kids these days, they just put anything and everything on there. And, he went for the shock factor because he wants to make more money. The reality is the more your YouTube channel is monetized, the more, longer it's monetized and stays monetized, the more money you can make as far as off of the advertising. Now, you can make, the best way to make money off of YouTube is in reality, is actually brand deals, and working with brands and companies. We do that a lot. Actually, we've got one going right now. We're working with not Comic Con. It's Music Con Salt Lake City. So if you love music, go check them out. It's musicconsaltlakecity.com, and I'll put a link below. They'll get you a discount if you'd like to have a discount on pricing. So, but there are going to be some amazing groups there playing and singing and things like that. It's actually pretty darn awesome. So, anyway, but yes, as far as my health, that is where I am. The family is doing fantastic. I probably will start vlogging a little bit more. I'll upload here a little more. I haven't done it for a while. We took a little break because posting all the time can get kind of old. But we'll probably post a little bit more often. I am going to do some more 360 stuff. Don't know how many of you guys like 360 videos, but I'm going to do some 360 video where you can 360 vlogs. Takes a little bit more time to edit, but it'd be kind of cool. Anyway, that's where we are. That's what's going on. Paris is doing good. Please go watch her video. It's kind of funny. Check it out. Comment it, whatever you want to do. Basically, she got this guy out to Sweetheart's Dance, and so we showed video clips of that. What time is it here? It is currently 2:35. What time is it where you are? So, but that video is pretty cool because it shows what her asking him how she asked him, and then the other one shows how he replied to her to say yes. So he's a decent kid. We kind of like him. It's 4:35. So you must be Eastern time zone. Be my guess. I used to live in the Eastern time zone. Born and raised in Georgia, so I was easily Eastern time zone. So I'm a Southern boy out west. That's how that works. Came out here because work brought me out here, and then work disappeared out here, and now all I do is do the YouTube and Facebook and Instagram thing, and I help other YouTubers out. And then I basically part of it is a Canada. Man, I have never been outside the United States. That is actually my goal this year. This year for the whole family, our goal and plan is to go to Alaska, and to go to Alaska we have to drive through parts of Canada, but that's not the eastern side. We're talking about the western side. But because what I've got as of right now, I'm only missing 4 states. Only 4 states to reach my. I don't really have a bucket list, but if it is a bucket list, I got 4 states that I have to visit, and I'll have been to all 50 states of the United States. And so it's Maine, Vermont, Alaska, and Hawaii. So go with the family to Alaska. That'd be good. Hawaii will be probably I'll take my wife to that one. May take the whole family. Really depends. And then as far as Maine and Vermont, we'll head. My family's all back east, so we'll go see them, and then we'll head up to the northeast and see what's going on with those guys. See what's going on up there, should I say? Get me some fresh lobster. Gotta get some lobster. So, good old Canada. I actually bought almost. I'd say probably about 10 years ago. I almost bought. I'm trying to remember where it was. I almost bought. I think it was like 150 acres of land. It was super cheap. Where was that? I want to say it was more it's say central eastern Canada. The land was beautiful, but family got in the way. I mean, family got in the way, meaning doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It means that my wife and I, we had our first child. So the money that we would have spent to own the property went to go pay for our kid to be born, and I don't regret it one bit. So anyway, just chilling, hanging out, doing whatever. I may go live tomorrow while I'm working in my office, but then I also have a meeting tomorrow at noon. We have 5 children. So our oldest is 16 and our youngest is 7. So, but I also got a meeting up in Salt Lake, downtown Salt Lake, with the Music Con to talk about how what their layout of the convention and everything. So I got a fun job. It's nice working out of my own home. So yep, 5 kids. So are you from a large family? Sorry, boring. Yep, all of them go to school. So I've got high schoolers, I've got middle schoolers, and I got elementary schoolers. So we have kids in 3 separate schools. Next year will be 3 separate schools. Well, not until it's going to be a few years before we have it into just 2 schools. So yeah, it's crazy. But we can't wait for the summer so we can take that trip to Alaska, and I'll definitely have to live stream most of that stuff because it's going to be pretty cool. That trip, it's going to be a long trip. Even from here to Alaska, it's still a couple thousand miles away. I mean, what was it? It's probably 2,500 miles away. But where we used to live in Nashville, it was definitely about 5,000 or 6,000 miles away. So right now I'm waiting for my my 2 middle schoolers. But on top of that, we with the 2 middle schoolers, I also pick up 2 of their friends and take them home. So it's my day for the carpool. So I just hang out right now and doing whatever. My high schooler, she doesn't have a car, but she has a ride from there to her job. She works at the store that my wife manages. So she gets right over there, and then my elementary, well, they'll be here. School gets out. I'm here a little early. School gets out in like 9 minutes. So yeah, so they'll be out in just a little bit. Yeah, but the elementary kids, they're within walking distance of where we live to get home. Keep talking. What do you want me to talk about? I can talk about anything, but let's figure out what we want to talk about. We can play a game. We can do whatever. But so what's the weather like up where you are right now? That's a good question. What's the weather like in Canada right now? Technically, here where I'm at in Salt Lake, we're supposed to have tons of snow. So with the snow we have, we need it because that's where we get our water for the all summer, because it basically snowpack on the mountains and it comes down. But that's all we right now. There's literally nothing. The mountains have a little bit. Here, I'll show you. If you can see, let's reverse the camera. If you look through there you go. The mountains have very little snow, and below the mountains is all the nasty smog. They call that. They don't call that smog here. They call that inversion. Either way, it's bad air, and no one likes bad air. But that's what it is. That's bad air because what happens is you got the cold air stays down low. So I'm told. And then you have the hot air that goes above it, the warmer air, and so it literally just keeps it all down so it doesn't go away. So, you guys got snow right now. Well, I wish we need it because the kids love to go sledding and snowboarding and all that stuff. Well, they want to go snowboarding. We've only been in Utah for about 3 years, but they want to go snowboarding, and but we haven't had a chance to go yet. That'll probably be a next year deal because I need to go get all the equipment, and it's not cheap. I mean, literally, like right now, we got 39 degrees. It's not even really cold. Do I like to sing? I am not a singer. I love music. Actually, do you like movies? And if you do, have you seen The Greatest Showman? Have you seen that movie yet? Went with my wife the other night, and I'm not a huge musical fan, but all I can say is I thought it was pretty fantastic. I did like that movie, Moulin Rouge that came out in Chicago that came out a few years back. They're musicals, but I think this one beats those all around. I mean, seriously, to see Hugh Jackman, and I know he's a very talented actor, but also a singer. The reality is, the man is impressive. He's very impressive when it comes to his abilities to do both singing and acting. So, and then of course you got Zac Efron. I think he was in what? Do I love to hug my kids? They're my kids. So, but yeah, Zac Efron, he's super awesome. He's a good singer too. So it's all around. That was a fantastic movie. I highly recommend it. So, have you seen? We went and saw Star Wars the other day. Have you seen the new Star Wars movie? Are you a fan of Star Wars? If you're not, I will tell you, you'll still like it. If you are a fan of Star Wars, how it typically goes is, if you like Star Wars, you don't like this movie. You don't like Star Wars. So, if you like Star Wars, most Star Wars fans don't like this movie for the fact that it kind of deviates a little bit away. They've changed some things to make it bigger. Oh, you do? Okay. But the movie is pretty fantastic. I won't give any spoilers away, but I will say it is. I thought it was amazing, and I like Star Wars. But it's the purist, I guess they out there that say that don't like the movie because they think it should be all in this one little realm. But if you look at Star Wars, it's actually expanded their Star Wars universe, if you would. It's expanded so much further. It's huge. No, I do. We're going to go see. There's a lot of movies open up. I got this year. This was a surprise. I bought myself bought my wife and I. This it's called Movie Pass. I'm sure they'd have it up. I don't know if it's worldwide, but I know it basically you pay $89 a year, $87, 87 or 89, I can't remember what it was, a year, and you can see a movie at the movie theaters every day for a year if you wanted to. I work out of my house. I work for myself. The name of my company is called Summit and Vine. So you can check us out. You actually see some of our blogs and things on the Summit and Vine. Basically, it's summitandvine.com, or you can go to the Youngblood.life. Go to the Youngblood.life. Oh, too much. So, the website. But yeah, either one, you can go there. You can see what we do, what we deal with. I actually, are you a dad? Yes, I am a dad. I have 5 children. That's how that works. You have to be a dad if you have 5 children. So, anyway, I hope all is well. I'm going to log off here because I got to make a quick phone call. Do you a mom? Is there? Yes, I have a wife. So, anyway, like I said, we'll hope to see you again. I'll probably do this again tomorrow. And have fun, enjoy. Go check out our Facebook stuff, our Instagram stuff. It's all under the Young Blood Life. You can go check out our website. I will come back on tomorrow. I'll do that. I will make that promise. Tomorrow I will go live again. So that will happen. So anyway, have fun, enjoy, stay warm up there in Canada, and I'll see you later.